Welcome back to another Guardian Tales video. We're jumping into some arena PvP. Gonna knock out the 5. Who knows, if the battles are quick, we might do all 10. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But counting down the days until Bari finds her way on the team. We will be replacing Marina with Bari. And that'll probably happen at the end of this event. Unless I pull her earlier with the 100 gems I'm always talking about. So, hey, you don't always see Bianca. You don't always see that. It's kind of cool. Bianca is a crit hero. She does melee attacks that actually deal ranged damage. Kind of the opposite of, wow, there's a lot going on here right now. Kind of the opposite of Lupina. I'm getting stunned right there. Can't move. Chain skill. Can I get this box? Ooh, wow, that's such a long range. Well, I'll take it 3 boxes to 1. We get a little bit of a win there. It's pretty good. In case you're not familiar, my Ogma is pretty good. His weapon is not upgraded in any way, and his shield is not limit broken either. So he's all right. We're working on him as it happens. And we're going to go toe-to-toe with another Marina. My Marina weapon is actually one of my worst exclusive weapons as far as rolls. It's very, very average at best. And that might be one of the reasons why I usually have a rough time in... Ooh, chain skill, what's up, boy? Why I usually have a rough time in Marina versus Marina, because I'm missing a huge hunk of damage and all those things, of course. He's got some shield on him. I don't know if I can punch through that. But there we go. We did well. But yeah, Marina, she's a great hero. I still think everybody should invest in her. She's just amazing. For example, in Havenhold Tower, it's recently been upgraded or updated to level 58. You can just Marina everything. Even if she is at a disadvantage of the element type, which she was, you can just walk in and Marina everything. That's all it is. Ooh, reconnecting right now is going to cost me this fight. Oh my goodness. I don't think any of that was going to hit. But it did. He looped back into my weapon skill. Saved me. Oh my goodness. I saw my life flash before my eyes as that little reconnect thing popped up. Because it makes you stand still, but your opponent can still run circles around you, throw attacks. Just guess that the other Nari, he didn't know what to do. All right, 1-0. Let's see how we do. I do know it's a popular strategy to use your first 5 attacks to try to win, and then use your next 5 attacks to try to lose. That way you kind of stay in a lower rank than you would otherwise if you won everything. And then your opponents are weaker, and you have a higher chance of getting the battle medals. I'm not too interested in that because I think I'm just going to, over the very, very long term, I think I'm just going to try to do mirror accessories instead. So I'm not too worried about trying to limit break. I'm not trying to limit break the mirror, the Minotaur necklace. I can't speak. Oh, can I get my chain skill off? We're getting screwed here. He timed that really, really well. Coming at the last second, get his chain skill, and we weren't able to answer that at all. And I think we went even on boxes. No, we're up 1 on boxes. So, it's whatever. It's whatever. Just holding the button. He's going to kite me. Very well played. I'm so hesitant to move right after I do my weapon skill because I have had 100 times where moving after I cast my weapon skill and it looks like it's cast and I end up canceling and interrupting it. Which I don't think should be part of the game because of how much lag and ping and all that other stuff that you get. I feel like that shouldn't be even possible. There's never a moment where I'm like, man, I really wish I could cancel my weapon skill that I've made a big risk to go out and do. Bari, of course, is our type counter, so we're in a really, really tight spot right now. Trying to fight. This Bari is going to be a close fight on its own. Hopefully kiting out there was a good choice. I think it was okay. Nope, we're getting screwed. She procced. She procced like 3 times. She has a 50% chance to proc, which makes her attack cast 40% faster and recharge 40% faster. So if she gets some procs on you, it's GG. And I'm starting to come to terms with the fact of how broken that is. There's nothing you can do about it. You can try to juke it. The radius on her attack is still so large that it's going to catch you either way. And even if it's like halfway across your screen, you're going to take most of all that damage. So it feels bad. But we will join the Bari meta. It is what it is, fellas. And I've seen Bari hit 30,000, peak at 30,000 DPS in Coliseum. If your team is dumb with the AI and your whole team clumps up for some reason, even if you have range characters on your team, sometimes it happens. They all clump up. She does area effect damage. Boom. 30,000 damage. Ridiculous. That is my box. She's going to try to weapon skill me. No, thank you. You can weapon skill me as long as I'm getting a box. And the reconnecting thing, if I'm ever going to have the reconnect, having it happen while I'm playing Ogma is the best possible scenario. Didn't see the box up there. 3-2. Not great. We did do a decent chunk of damage against Bari, so I feel like that is okay. But Bari is my type counter, so this is going to be a problem. I'm going to wait for another anchor before I go in. Anchor missed, but I still get my defense. She's only trying to do weapon skills on me as if I'm Ogma, practicing that Ogma strat. Like, look at that. The attack was halfway across the screen, still hit me. Oh, and we almost lost all our health there. So we're down 2 heroes essentially, and they are down 1. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. But literally her attack was in the bottom corner of the screen. I'm in the center of the screen. Still hits me for what appears to be full damage. Might not be. Who knows? So, all right. This is going to be another uphill battle. So we're 1-1 right now. This probably makes 1-2. But let's play it out. Hopefully I can get a juke on the anchor. That was probably as good of a juke as I could hope for. You going to run into my weapon skill? Did nothing hit. Feels great. I got way too close to him. The range on my weapon skill is the problem. The range on my basic attack, it's not as long as like a Bari, for example, but it's good enough. That's GG right there. Unless I play like a god against Vish, which isn't going to happen. Vish has seeking attacks with a very, very large melee radius, so if he just leans on his button, it's GG, and I've got nothing to kite. Nothing I can do. Look, he's in like a different zip code, and his melee attack hits me. That could be a part of the dot. I think his exclusive weapon makes something a damage over time effect. So you could argue that the first one hit me, and then the next 2 procs were dots. But 3,000 damage on it from a damage over time, that's a lot of dot damage, man. That's a lot of dot. But whatever. So, all right, we're 1-2. Getting some higher opponents today, as you might expect from all the wins we had from the last 2 days. But that kind of goes into what I was talking about, how some people, they'll do their 5 attacks and try to win because you can get the battle medals, and the next 5 attacks they'll just completely try to lose, and then it'll kind of keep them in somewhat of a lower ranking, so they have easier opponents and more chances to get battle medals. I'm not too worried about the battle medals because, again, we're going to go for mirror accessories and stuff like that. I think I'm going to use the battle medals mainly just to unlock the collections. Mainly to unlock the collections is all I'm saying. Bum, bum, bum. Who am I fighting against? Do I know you? Everybody has the same skins, which is a little bit, Big frame drop there. That was scary. And then, of course, Eugene is the type counter, so did 1 billion damage against us. Whirlwinded into the box, it appears there. Reconnecting. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. And here's the thing. I did a speed test right before this. My speed is good, man. We're like 80 speed or something. The lowest I've seen on the speed is like 40 these days. So internet speed's been okay, but for some reason, we're still getting debated by these numbers. I didn't mean to open that box, and I was not able to interrupt myself from opening that box. So this is basically Eugene's dream map. Good God, how much skill regen does he have? He must have maxed out on the weapon and then maxed out on the accessory or something. That is so much skill regen. And like I said, this is the dream map for Eugene, completely open space. You can use that speed to a massive advantage. But Eugene just chewed through 2 of my characters. Feels bad. Feels bad. I don't really want to run into Bari attacks or reconnecting again. I'm not going to cry about that one too much just because the simple thing. Ooh, it's only a 66. We kind of almost have a chance. I don't think I can kill Ogma before he kills me, and he takes 30% less damage from me, so I could, maybe let's just try the weapon skill strat. He timed mine well and kited it. The reconnecting thing is going to make me snap my phone in half. Without the reconnecting, we had a chance, a very small chance, but we could at least play it out. But I don't think we're going with it. So we got knocked out of top 1 hundo to diamond, which that feels great. I could not be on a better internet connection right now. My speed is good. The ping when I do a test is good. So the ping I see in game is based on their servers. It's not based on me. It's just, I think it's just based on how far globally, geographically I am from their servers. And there's nothing we can do about that. So feels bad. But the ping is not why I'm reconnecting, man. At least I don't think it is. I don't know. Feels bad. You do see a lot of Eugenes for the first hero because they're expecting to run into an Ogma, so they get that type counter off there. And that's something to think about as we get into higher rankings, higher opponents, and stuff like that. But yeah, today's a little bit more rough. Weapon skill me into the box. Pretty bold choice. That stun is so long. I was hoping I could get 2 boxes there, but pretty common strategy for Eugene's is to wait for you to box and then weapon skill into the box, and kind of, it's like whirlwinding into the wall in Guild Wars 2. It is what it is. But I think we're going to have to change up our strat against Eugene's, because obviously this is not going well. Just getting picked apart. Pretty good timing there. Since he's waiting for his weapon skill anyways, he'll hit the box, and then when the box is finished, he'll go and do his thing. He's going to do another weapon skill. Yeah, let's just dodge that. Not great. I'm down 1.5 heroes. He's down 1. And I think what boxes are even now? Yeah, boxes are even. We'll trade in the middle. I really need to get to working on my accessories. I need to get mirror accessories. I need to get limit broken accessories and all that good stuff. And that is, and of course my internet connection. But that is one of the things that's really holding me back. When you're fighting the top 100 folks, you really need top of the line everything. To compete with some of these guys. There's a handful of guys that are up there in the higher ranks that don't have what you would call best in slot teams and gear, and it's really impressive. But couple that with the fact that that I'm getting all this lag and all these reconnects, man. God, the range on that weapon skill is so low. Ooh, you took some damage there, buddy. I did not mean to open that. I did not mean to interrupt that. That feels bad. Whew. And then we're going to fight another Ogma. I don't have enough health to do this. So let's get some more practice on the weapon skill strat and see how that goes. Now you could argue that the reward you get from... Oh, come on. The reward that you get from being higher rank is only like 200 gems per week, whereas the reward you get from winning all your PvP is a lot more battle medals. And if you are trying to limit break anything there, yeah, we're gonna die. That, you know, the amount of extra battle medals potentially you could get from being in a lower rank is going to completely eclipse the value of getting 200 extra gems per week. So I understand why people are doing that, but it doesn't feel great. But anyways, we'll keep dipping in and out. I do think that playing Bari is going to help for my play style as well for my lag style. The reconnects can't do much too, but mainly talking about the ping. One of the reasons why I want to drop Marina is because if my ping is high, which I've never seen my ping under like 100, and I'm usually like, bouncing around from 100 to 200. If my ping is high, I throw my anchor, it misses. They throw their anchor, it hits. I do my weapon skill, it all misses. They do their weapon skill, it hits. And so I'm just getting tired of seeing that. Whereas with Bari, worst case scenario, I could just literally sit on the button and have a better chance of her just blowing somebody up. And then again, I keep running into all the Marinas. So she is going to have the elemental advantage there. So, yeah, we're gonna do that. And of course, it's really good for PvE, really good for Coliseum, etc., etc. So that's why I keep talking about it. But anyways, that'll be that. I'm trying to decide, do I want to do the Evo dungeon for Maya? So that as soon as I get her, I can hit the ground running, get her 4-star and start working on her 5-star. Or do I want to do the Evo dungeon for Idle Eva, get her to 5-star, reset her, and get the 580 hero crystals, and then have that set aside to limit break Maya when I finish Maya. The second strategy makes sense if I think they're going to nerf the hero reset, because I think a ton of people, if they're able to, are going to use that as an advantage to get a ton of hero crystals. I really think they're going to nerf it, man. But if they're not, it would be nice to just do the Maya Evo dungeon. So I'll figure that out. As always, I appreciate you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video.